This is Michael, and this is a very, very special Dad Diary of May 24. Now, it's Mother's Day weekend, and this video is my Mother's Day card to my mother, but even more than that, this video is a tribute to my mother, a living tribute. Now, why would I do that? Why am I going to say all this on a video? Well, this comes back to the whole reason why I'm doing this channel. The purpose of my letters to my kids channel is because I know there's things that need to be said, and if we stay silent, goes unsaid, nobody will really understand or know the truth. Now, I believe it's important to speak up and express ourselves now so that people hear us when they're alive. There's a meme that's gone around Facebook many times. I've probably shared it many times. And right now, it inspired me to stop and do this video. The meme says, "When you die, people cry and beg you to come back. But sometimes, when you are here, they don't even show they care about you." Now, you've probably seen that, and hopefully you see the value and importance of what that is saying. So right now, I want to say, I love my mom, I care about her, I appreciate all that she has done. Now, I want to say very clearly, there's 3 big lessons in life that she has shown in her examples of her life, which I have seen through my whole life. Now, number 1, my mother has shown a love and commitment to Christ, to her Christian faith, to her Christian practice. Now, this has been obvious from day 1. We've been very faithful in attending the Salvation Army Church right from day 1 of my life. And I thank my mother for that example. I thank her for setting the example, not just in action, but in enthusiasm and commitment in public, at the church, but also in private. She had a lifestyle of listening to Christian radio, a lifestyle of being in prayer, a lifestyle of just being attentive and sensitive to her Christian values and faith. And I thank her for setting that example and leading her kids to follow in that as well. Now, that character that she has shown all her life obviously was practiced in other ways as well. And directly, I want to say, my mother, through her whole life, has been an example of love and compassion and self-sacrifice to her kids. Her whole lifestyle has been evidence of love and compassion and self-sacrifice for her kids. I don't want to get into too many stories there. Obviously, this is just a quick Hallmark card with the evidence backing it up. But there are a pile of photographs. There are boxes of photographs that my mother has, which is evidence of all the times she spent with her kids, of all the events she was there to share with her kids, of all the birthdays and anniversaries shown with her kids and her grandkids and her great-grandkids. And all those photos are evidence of the love and concern and compassion and enthusiasm my mother has for her kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. And the evidence is there. There's 1,000 stories to share, but all, again, just overwhelming evidence of the love my mother has for her family. And number 3, again, love and compassion and self-sacrifice has been a character of my mother. This was shown in, again, 2 different chapters of her life. early on, let's say back in the 80s, when I was also a member of the Sunday school program at our church, my mother was the legendary volunteer who went out to meet new people, to introduce herself to kids who were playing in the park and visit people at their home and invite them to join us at church. And well, obviously a church group functions with a large team, and there are many others involved, driving school buses to pick up kids and take them to the Sunday school. My mother was a legendary, enthusiastic visitor and leader in that program. And for those who witnessed it, we know there are many families who came to the church and changed their lives due to my mother's enthusiasm and invitations that she went out and helped bring people in. Legendary. Another chapter of our life, and again, there's 1,000 stories to share here, but for those who know, to simply say the name Commissioner Arthur Long is a headline to the story that my mother, again, willing to care for others, to love and be compassionate and help others, she voluntarily became a caregiver for a senior who definitely deserved to be cared for. He had been a lifetime missionary in third world countries, so he definitely deserved care in his final days. But my mother voluntarily gave herself to do that for him. Again, 1,000 pictures go along with this story, 1,000 inspirational stories, and many ways that he also was part of our family, inspiring us to continue in the church, in the faith, in that lifestyle. But all happened because my mother's personal choice to give of herself, to be caring and loving and compassionate. And again, the evidence is so overwhelming. My mother gave of herself, and just a beautiful saint of a person. So I want to sum up to say I am grateful, I am thankful, and I am inspired by the life my mother has lived. And she continues to live and continues to be an example of love and compassion to her family. So thank you. I love you.